Greetings, fellow observers of human peculiarities. This is Xylar broadcasting from my orbital surveillance station. Today marks a historic moment in my field research as I prepare to undertake the most bewildering human ritual yet discovered. After months of observation, I've decided to infiltrate what Earthlings call a 9-to-5 job. The courage required for this mission exceeds my previous encounters with their carbonated beverages and temperature-controlled bathing ceremonies. My analytical processors have been working overtime trying to comprehend this bizarre phenomenon. Humans voluntarily confine themselves to rectangular chambers for 8 continuous hours daily, performing repetitive tasks in exchange for numerical credits they call money. The mathematical precision of this system astounds me. They arrive at exactly 0900 hours and depart at precisely 1700 hours, with mechanical consistency that would impress even our most disciplined robot colonies. What makes this behavior truly mystifying is their apparent acceptance of this temporal imprisonment. Unlike actual prisoners on primitive worlds, these humans seem to embrace their structured captivity. They dress in identical fabric uniforms, consume heated bean water from ceramic vessels, and engage in ritualistic conversations about atmospheric conditions. My species achieved enlightenment through cosmic meditation, yet humans find purpose in organizing digital files and attending meetings about attending other meetings. The preparation phase for my infiltration required extensive cultural adaptation. I studied human employment documentation, crafted what they call a resume, and practiced their peculiar interview rituals. The resume itself defies logic as a document listing past achievements humans hope will predict future performance. They present these papers with reverence typically reserved for sacred texts, yet the information could easily fit on a single data crystal. During my first interview simulation, I discovered humans expect specific verbal responses to predetermined questions. When asked about my greatest weakness, the correct answer apparently involves disguising a strength as a flaw. This linguistic deception seems universally accepted, suggesting their entire employment system operates on mutually agreed upon fabrications. My analytical circuits struggled to process why honesty becomes counterproductive in their professional environments. The interview process itself resembles an elaborate mating ritual without reproduction. Humans dress in their finest coverings, arrive early to demonstrate eagerness, and perform enthusiastic vocal displays about their passion for mundane tasks. Both parties engage in this theatrical performance while knowing the actual job involves significantly less excitement than advertised. Yet they maintain these pretenses with remarkable dedication. My first successful job application came from a company seeking a data entry specialist. The job description mentioned competitive salary, growth opportunities, and dynamic team environment. Translation revealed they needed someone to transfer information from one digital format to another, offered minimum acceptable compensation, and provided access to a coffee machine. The disconnect between marketing language and reality rivals the most creative propaganda from conquered civilizations. Arriving for my first day triggered unprecedented anxiety in my usually calm neural networks. The building stretched toward the sky like a monument to organizational hierarchy. Inside, humans moved through corridors with purposeful determination, carrying folders and electronic rectangles, engaged in what appeared to be urgent missions of critical importance. Later analysis revealed most activities involved forwarding digital messages and attending status update meetings about project progress. The onboarding process introduced me to human workplace culture with overwhelming intensity. I received employee handbook containing 47 pages of policies governing behavior, ranging from appropriate attire to acceptable conversation topics. Apparently, humans require detailed instructions for basic social interactions when confined together for extended periods. My supervisor, a pleasant specimen named Karen, explained company values emphasizing teamwork, innovation, and customer satisfaction while simultaneously demonstrating none of these qualities. My workstation consisted of a rectangular desk, ergonomic seating device, and glowing screen displaying spreadsheets filled with numerical data. The task involved copying information from one column to another while ensuring accuracy and meeting daily quotas. And this mind-numbing repetition would drive most intelligent species to rebellion, yet humans perform these duties with remarkable tolerance. Some even express gratitude for steady employment, suggesting their survival instincts have adapted to embrace monotony. The most fascinating aspect emerged during break periods when humans gathered in communal areas to discuss their dissatisfaction with their jobs while simultaneously taking no action to change their circumstances. They complained about workload, management decisions, and office politics with passionate intensity, then returned to their desks to continue the same behaviors. This cognitive dissonance creates a fascinating psychological phenomenon worthy of extensive study. Lunch breaks revealed additional peculiarities as humans escaped their workplace confinement only to spend precious freedom minutes discussing work-related topics. They formed social hierarchies based on job titles, office locations, and access to company resources. Conversations centered around weekend plans designed to recover from weekly employment stress, creating cyclical patterns of anticipation and dread. And the afternoon energy crash phenomenon provided compelling evidence of human biological limitations. Around 1,400 hours, productivity declined dramatically as humans struggled to maintain focus despite consuming additional caffeinated stimulants. Yet organizational expectations remained unchanged, creating internal conflict between physiological needs and professional obligations. This disconnect suggests their employment systems developed without considering basic biological requirements. Team meetings introduced me to the strangest human ritual yet observed. Groups gathered in conference rooms to discuss topics that could be communicated through simple digital messages. They engaged in lengthy debates about minor decisions, created action items for future meetings, and scheduled follow-up sessions to review progress on scheduling additional meetings. The circular nature of these activities defied all logical analysis. Office politics emerged as a complex social ecosystem involving unspoken alliances, territorial disputes, and resource competition. Humans navigated these dynamics with surprising sophistication, forming strategic partnerships and avoiding potential conflicts while maintaining professional facades. The energy invested in these interpersonal machinations exceeded actual work productivity, yet seemed essential for survival in their corporate environment. Technology provided both solutions and additional complications to their work processes. Digital tools designed to increase efficiency often created new layers of complexity, requiring additional training and support. Humans spent considerable time learning software programs that would be obsolete within 2 years, creating perpetual cycles of adaptation and frustration. The most bewildering discovery came during my 3rd week, when I realized many humans genuinely enjoy aspects of their employment experience. They find satisfaction in completing tasks, building professional relationships, and contributing to organizational goals. This psychological adaptation demonstrates remarkable species resilience, finding meaning within structured constraints that would paralyze most advanced civilizations. My 9-to-5 experiment concluded after 30 days with profound respect for human determination and adaptability. While their employment systems appear inefficient and psychologically challenging, they serve important social functions, including resource distribution, community building, and personal identity formation. Humans have created complex organizational structures that satisfy both individual survival needs and collective social requirements. This concludes my transmission on human employment behaviors. Tomorrow I investigate their peculiar habit of voluntarily subjecting themselves to physical exertion they call exercise, despite having invented motorized transportation. Until then, may your spreadsheets balance and your meetings remain brief.